Guthrie at the press conference, the first press conference with her siblings, and the tears and everything. This happened immediately after the sheriff spoke, and here she is.
She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
Catherine is very gentle and kind. Talk to her and you'll see.
So that was Savannah on the left, and that was a scene from the film Silence of the Lambs from 1991 on the right. Corey, there's something very awry going on here.
Oh, I have all kinds of thoughts. So I got sources. I got people. People reach out to me. I work with people. And someone approached me the day before yesterday. And we got to talking about the Guthrie. Say, what do you know about that? And this person told me, oh, how do I word this very carefully here? Let me just put it this way. I got a tip that came from the FBI. Somebody in the FBI leaked something they weren't supposed to, apparently, or they, whatever. It found its way to my ear. This isn't just something I'm making up. This isn't something that's like a hearsay. The chain is solid. I have it on the highest authority from the FBI that on day one after Mrs. Guthrie was kidnapped, TMZ got the email, right? We know that. And then the TMZ forwarded the email over to the FBI or the authorities. I don't know if it was the FBI. It might have been the Pima County at that point, but the FBI was there on the scene that same day as well. What none of you know that you're about to know right now is that the following day, they got another email. And in that other email, it said, your mother has passed. Nancy is dead. She had an injury, and apparently she needed medication from what it looked like, and she died last night. And, they said, they didn't apologize, but the context of it was something akin to, we didn't mean for this to happen. And radio silence. And then they never gotten back in touch. And then they started getting the communications coming in to TMZ about give us a Bitcoin and we'll tell you who the kidnappers are, which I assume is going to be Plan B. Or just another red herring. I think at this point, based on everything we know now, I think this is a U.S. intelligence operation. I think it's tied to Jeffrey Epstein. I have several reasons for that. We're going to go into in a minute here. But anyway, my information is that they knew the second or the third day that Nancy Guthrie was gone, according to my contact.
Okay.
And, they've been going out since then. And Mrs. Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie, has been going out saying, bring my mom back. Even as of 3 days ago, she came on, online, and she did that. Me and Alicia were watching, and I said, oh, hey, here's Savannah Guthrie. You're talking about her mom. And I said, is she telling the truth? And Alicia's like, hell no. I said, no, that bitch is lying. She's lying. You can tell in her face. The breathing patterns, all, you know what I mean? It was obvious something was off. And then the next day I learned this tip. So it all makes sense that she knows her mom's
right. And here is the, now we're going to get into the deep state ties.
By the way,
there's a lot to tie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but the mainstream media doesn't know this. If you're watching this show and you watched my show last night, you know what no one else in America knows, because I don't have that big of a reach. You maybe it'll blow up tomorrow with your connections. I don't know, but no one in the country has contacted me. I thought I'd get some phone calls today. I thought maybe the FBI would come knocking. No one's come knocking. No one said anything. So if you're watching this tonight, you know something, according to this case, that no one else knows. This is truly breaking news.
Yes.
But sorry.
Why?
Cross